bop, 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 bop.
Pew, boop, pew, pew, pew.
What is up? Welcome to the Man Cave Podcast. I'm here today with Steven Schapiro. What's going on, man? You're a prankster. We're going to talk about pranks. So,
is this?
I'm a prankster. I'm like a retired prankster, though. I'm old.
Yeah.
All the comments I see are like, "Wow, I miss the old DOS."
Yeah, but do they miss the old DOS if you are old DOS right now?
Wow. That's mind-boggling. Maybe they just missed the idea of the old DOS, and then in 3 years they're going to say, I missed the DOS from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You always want what you can't have.
Exactly, but what if somebody's like, I missed the new DOS? Because then you really don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do right now.
Neither do I. But thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I like your... I don't like your hair.
Yeah,
I don't like your hair. When are you going to cut it?
Well, let me just remind you first and foremost that this is your fault.
Yeah.
So
I wanted it to last a day.
Well, sometimes you can't get what you want, Dawson.
I have no control over how long it lasts.
No.
Actually, I'm the one being punished because I got to look at it. You don't got to look at yourself.
No.
You can choose to not look in the mirror. I can't choose to not look at you. I could.
I don't own a mirror.
Right, Steven?
Absolutely.
Just gonna...
God, that would be
I just don't make eye contact at all.
There's a prank right there. You go talk to people and you're just...
Not making eye contact.
Yeah.
So where's the library, Steven?
People will be like, the fuck? That was a weird guy.
Well, don't cuss on the show.
You're looking at me. Yeah, see, here's the problem that I'm having right now is that obviously, as you can see, the black, the original color, is growing in under. I have to shave it.
Kind of hot.
Kind of hot, right? I look like a bad boy. Like the frosted tips went a little too far. But I have to shave it if I want to.
Don't you hate it when the tip goes too far?
Just a little too far. Yep. I have to shave it to go back to normal. And Squidney does not want me to shave it.
Got it.
So do I want you mad at me or do I want her mad at me?
That's a tough battle to pick.
I'm shaving my head tonight, Dawson.
Oh, I'm excited. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So how are you filming pranks right now? This whole quarantine has been actually almost 3 months, which is unbelievable.
It's crazy.
3 months.
Absolutely crazy.
It's actually kind of flown by a little bit, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like 3 months. To me, it seems more like a month and a half, 2 months. But what have you been doing? How have you been filming pranks? Because, as we go out into public, we prank people. That's kind of our thing. When there's no public, when there's no people, what does your thing become?
Yeah. That's an interesting way to think about it. In the very beginning, I just sent it. I just kept on filming the pranks the same way that I would. And then slowly...
Well, hopefully you were social distancing.
I was distancing myself, but still out there. You know what I mean?
Were you wearing a mask? Shame on you.
Yes, shame on me. But then people started trickling away. Then things started getting more serious. Because at first it was kind of like, ooh, this coronavirus thing is happening. And it wasn't like super serious. But then it seems like out of nowhere, it just became crazy, So then I started to transition to Omegle. Have you heard of Omegle? The like online video chat service where I'm just, messing with people on there. But that started getting weird because it's a lot of just sexual content, which obviously we can't put in. And then, I went to the drive-through videos and hoping that as time goes on, things start to open, we can get back to normal,
Okay. Have you tried like the pranking people off Craigslist or pranking delivery drivers or anything like that?
Yeah, we've done some of that with.
I'm pretending like I don't know what you do every day.
Yeah, we've done some of that for Daily Dropout, and that's been good. People have actually been really receptive to it, which is nice. Because obviously this whole craziness, people are kind of jumble brain,
and it's going to affect us for more than So it's been 3 months now. It's going to probably affect us for another 3 months because we got the whole summer ahead of us. Usually we're stocking up content for the summer, and the summer is like our downtime. So we've had downtime pretty much all year now.
Yeah.
And now it's the summer where it's even more downtime. So it's tough. Times are tough right now, but we're getting through it. That's all we really can do. We don't really have a choice. And going into the fall, we usually go to California and film at all the schools there, and all the schools are closed for the fall.
California's done for us, at least for the year.
Yeah, full year, no California.
Yeah.
That's a setback.
But I'm thinking about it. It's like, is it still worth sending California and just doing Venice Beach or Pacific
Maybe
Beach?
try it once, see how it goes.
Yeah. Because I love filming there.
Yeah.
The videos.
I mean, in the summer for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. People are funky.
It's kind of a good opportunity though, because now it opens up the door to all the smaller schools. You know, California for us has almost always been like an easy way out. Like, oh, I'm not planning this big trip to like Penn State, West Virginia, Pittsburgh. I'm just going to go to California because it's easier.
Yeah.
But now we got to do those bigger trips, and we got to hit the schools that we haven't been to before, which I think is always good. It's a good opportunity for growth. It's a good opportunity for different kinds of reactions, and also just to spread your brand. Every time you go to a new school and you prank, 50 people making one video, all those 50 people are telling somebody, and who was it? Oh, the Daily Dropout, Steven Schapiro. It was Big Doss TV, whoever it was. And then it kind of lights a fire.
Yeah.
And it spreads. You spread your seed.
Right.
Every school you go to, you spread your seed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we need to spread our seed across America.
I'm excited. Like, where do you want to go? Where's the top school for you?
So for me, there's only, I believe, 4 or 5 states that I haven't been to. I don't know how the schools are in these states.
Which ones?
Maine. Mostly the Northeast, like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont.
Got it.
And then Alaska.
Yeah.
Alaska can't be good for pranking.
Or could it be amazing for
We'll
pranking?
go prank some grizzly bears.
Yeah, get the moose over here and just prank them. But
I bought a moose yesterday.
Yeah.
Colton, can you zoom in on the moose real quick? He's not hung up yet. That's Teddy over there. He's big chilling. He's going to be a big part of the show. Just wait, guys.
I would hate to see Teddy walking around here because that thing is like a bus. It is huge. But remember, the very first trip that we took was to the Northeast, right?
Yep.
The schools, in my opinion,
Oh, it was tough.
It was tough.
You don't want to prank there.
yeah, prestigious schools, great academically.
For what?
Prestigious.
Prestigious.
Yeah, prestigious, as others say.
Why do you say it like that?
It's just how I was born.
I was born with the birth defect of the word prestigious.
Imagine. But the people there are just like a little uptight.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Yeah.
East Coast assholes.
Yes.
I mean, if you're from the East Coast and you're watching it, I'm sure you're a great guy because you're on the Man Cave podcast. But
Right.
if you don't watch the Man Cave podcast, then
Asshole.
Probably.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Wait until Miles starts saying that.
Right? So, I mean, yeah, those are the places that I haven't been that I want to go. But I'm thinking maybe I do that as a family vacation. There's a place that I actually want to prank at. Never been to Ole Miss.
Yeah. In my mind, I literally just said Mississippi.
Yeah, Ole Miss would be good. Georgia.
Yep.
I believe it's Athens is where the University of Georgia is at, because I've been all through the South, but haven't pranked at those specific schools. What's another big school that I haven't pranked at? I've been everywhere. Oh, Oregon is my top one, and that's funny because that's a trip that we were planning to go on right before this happened, and we had to cancel it like a week beforehand.
Yeah.
Was we were planning on going? Was it Oregon
Washington?
first?
Yeah,
we were flying to Portland. Prank at University of Oregon, Oregon State University, Washington University, and then we're going to go all the way up to Vancouver, which I've been to once, and it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's actually a good place for pranking too.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much about
the Butting Heads are up there in Vancouver. I think that's where they're from.
Are they?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't really heard much about like coronavirus in Canada. To be honest, I
think the whole thing's closed off. Canada is like closed down completely.
Interesting.
I might be wrong. I think Ari was saying something about that this morning. And since his dad's from Canada, he
knows everything.
He feels like he knows everything about Canada.
Yeah.
So
he's an idiot. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we canceled that trip because Washington's kind of like
it probably would have died.
Yeah. That was such a loud but yeah, I think we definitely need to make that trip because although I hear that Oregon is so rainy all the time.
Right.
So that might be tough.
I bought head umbrellas for the cameramen.
Umbrellas?
You can call it that.
All right, good.
So while we're on the topic of pranks, who do you like in the prank world? There's a lot of people, and then there's a lot of people that are good, and there's a lot of people that are pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel that. Honestly, as lame as it sounds, like I love our Arizona crew. Mm-hmm. Juan, Cody, you. Like that's
Oh, I'm third on the list.
the old DOS would have been first. But
What about the new DOS?
You're down there,
Okay,
right?
I understand.
Yeah, so I love our Arizona crew, and I think everybody knows that. This is kind of Arizona's like the place for YouTube.
It's the
pranks.
prankster breeding ground.
It is, in my opinion.
I started that.
Again, the old DOS.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Old DOS started that.
Yeah,
And now I'm worth nothing. Now I have no worth. Well,
no worth.
I bred this place, and now it's all competition.
He spread his seed, and
I spread my seed, and then my seed spread me.
Oh God. Yeah, and then like when it comes to pranking, it's funny because like, you know, obviously we do it, so we understand what it takes to go out, do a prank, edit it, do everything that you have to do, right? So I think there's more so respect for people, but not necessarily liking their specific pranks or their specific content. This is a terrible segue, but someone who I do like their content and respect heavily is Ross Creations.
Oh yeah, me too.
He's awesome.
He has such original ideas.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like a genius when it comes to that. His ideas are all like, and this is something that I kind of blew up on, is coming up with ideas where essentially you want to put yourself in a situation where it's like almost the opposite of what it's supposed to be. So like one of my first big videos, eating junk food in the gym, right? Mm-hmm. The last thing you would expect to see is someone eating junk food while they're working out.
Right.
He does a lot of the stuff like bringing a tanning bed to the beach.
Right.
Or using a treadmill, a motorized treadmill while running on a path, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which it takes a lot to think of ideas like that, but once you get into that mindset, they just start flowing to you.
100%. And I like his vlog type style as well. Like,
yeah,
it's very just personal. Like obviously, yes, you can tell he's wanting to joke every 2 seconds, but it also feels like you're there, like telling the joke with him,
right?
Which I think is really cool. You can connect with him. Yeah, I don't know. I think honestly, he's one of my favorites right now. I definitely respect the content that he's putting out. The rest of the people, let's see, who are some smaller creators that you found?
Smaller
recently?
Creators. I have a trouble with names.
You have a trouble?
I don't remember people's names.
Okay.
I don't know. You're talking about the vlog style content, which I think is cool. I think Nelk kind of started that.
Yeah.
And it's cool because I remember when they were so small and they were just doing pranks and, you know, it wasn't really going anywhere. They were getting a little bit of buzz, but nothing crazy. And once they started the vlog style content, I remember watching it. I'm like, that's cool, but they got a ton of hate for it. And they just pushed through the hate, and now they're like the biggest pranksters in the world. It's super cool to see. I actually really enjoy their content, and the cinematics and the crew that they have making their videos, just top level.
Yeah.
With mixing in comedy with cinematics and just everything all together. It's really cool to see. They have blown up.
Yeah.
It's like insane.
You can't deny that they're
the best.
When you think of pranks on YouTube, you think of Nelk.
Yeah.
Which is weird because personally, I don't really consider them like pranksters.
Yeah, they're more so they don't make like full prank videos. You know, they're more vloggers now, where they do like a couple prank scenes here and there.
Right.
In their content. So it's kind of like a crossbreed, like a man mixed with a goat. You know, what do you call that?
A moat.
No, there's like a name for it.
Oh yeah, like a biblical name for it or something. Yeah. Yeah, but I 100% just think of them as like partying lifestyle, and again, just makes you. It's the content where you look at it and you're like, damn, that's sick. Like,
yeah, and it makes you like, oh, I don't even got to go out and drink now. Like, I can live through you.
Yeah,
which I think a lot of people like.
Totally. What do you think about Steve Will Do It being on the team?
I think he's a maniac.
Yeah, he's insane.
In a good way.
Yeah.
He's a monster. I think he's boosted them a ton.
Mm-hmm.
He's bigger than them on Instagram, like twice their size on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to Steve when he had 5,000 or 6,000 followers on Instagram.
Crazy.
And he was wanting to join the Daily Dropout. He was talking to us and he was talking to Nelk. And I'm very glad that he joined Nelk because they were able to blow him up in a way that I don't think we were even close to ready for.
No.
It was the perfect fit for him.
And his type of content doesn't necessarily mesh directly with ours. Like,
definitely.
love what the kid's doing, but at the same time, just like I watch it, and I'm just like, ugh, how long can this last?
Yeah, how long can he go? How I mean, there's gotta. Do you think something's gonna happen, or you think he's just gonna be able to do that forever? Like how sustainable, how safe is what he's doing?
Well, it's definitely not safe. I don't think anybody would say that's a safe guy right there.
I'm pretty sure he throws it up all right away, but there's still got to be so much alcohol immediately that just hits his body.
Yeah, I don't know, but he did go to the doctor. I don't know if you saw that. I think it was on Bradley Martin.
No.
Do you know who that is? Bradley Martin.
Yeah, I know Bradley.
Bradley Martin's vlog. He took Steve will do it to the doctor.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and the kid was hella healthy.
Wow.
Yeah, so like
he's a professional apparently. He knows what he's doing.
True that. I think we've been lied to our whole lives.
No, but all three of them, Kyle, Jesse, and Steve, they're all killing it.
Yeah. And then you see they're continuing to grow. They're bringing more people.
Yeah, because their merch is just so crazy that
yeah.
I think they're super fucking rich, and they kind of just act like they're not.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
No, I respect that too.
Yeah,
and they brought like Salim the Dream or.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is.
Yeah, he's whatever to me.
Yeah, I don't think he's anything special.
No.
I think his Instagram content. I mean, I think he's really smart with the way that he does. Just like the Instagram videos.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there's like an X factor to him. I'm sure we'll see.
Right.
Maybe there is. Maybe there is. I just haven't seen enough of him to really say my opinion.
Here's a question for you. Do you think that it's too late to start a prank channel on YouTube?
No.
From scratch with no following, no connection.
It's never too late, but the question is, do you have what it takes? Okay. If you're willing to do something, crazy enough to stand out, no, it's never too late. There's always going to be people that come up. Will it take a couple of years? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have the drive, you're going to quit.
Right. I think that's such a big thing too. I think so many people want like immediate success on YouTube, and then when they don't get it, they just quit.
Yeah.
Like I know a ton of people.
It takes years.
Yeah. I know a ton of people who like work their way up to like 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 subscribers, and then just out of nowhere, just done.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Pussies.
I mean, it makes sense. You got to eat.
Yeah.
So.
What do you think of Who Man TV?
Love them, dude. Best content on YouTube. No, that's another person. I respect the hell out of him, dude. He does what we do, but fakes it. It probably makes so much fucking money.
He's smart because he makes so much money.
Yeah.
That makes him smart. And he has more subscribers than me, which makes him a better man than I am.
And smarter.
And smarter than me.
Better looking.
Yeah.
All around, just
richer,
way more successful. And
but he takes the easy way out of it.
Yeah.
I work for everything that I have in the sense that I upload and make genuine, authentic reactions and take 10 hours filming one video. He gets a car, he gets a hot girl that he pays and makes like 50 grand in 5 minutes.
Bro, I know somebody personally who he's hired to be in one of his videos, did not get paid.
Really?
Yeah.
So why'd you do it?
For the clout. Just to say,
Did he shout her
in
out?
The video. Nope. But just to say,
wow.
That's me in the video. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing that amazes me is that all these kids think that his videos are actually real.
It's insane.
And people get upset. Like, there's going to be people that comment on this video be like, Who Man's videos are real. Don't you know anything? It's
You're
like,
fake,
no.
Dawson.
You're an idiot. If you really believe that, I have no respect for you, and you should never watch any of my videos again. I'm sorry to say it, but you're probably a child.
And I agree. You should never watch his videos again. But if you want to watch mine, you go ahead and do that. No, it's crazy.
People actually believe it. They actually fall for it.
It's insane. It blows my mind.
And the thing is, like, I mean, if I dug deeper, I'm sure I could prove and factually prove that they're wrong, or not wrong, they're fake. But until I can do that, I have no ground to stand on.
I mean,
even though it's so obvious.
It's
like if someone tries to sell you real Air Jordans and they feel real, you think they're real, it's a nice shoe.
Yeah.
And then someone makes a shoe out of paper and puts the Jordan logo on. It's like, they're real. Prove to me that this is not real.
And then the entire world's like, that's real.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're an idiot if you say that is fake.
Dude, die-hard fans too, but it's like think about how long we have to stand. So like for any like picking up girls video, how long we have to stand outside in the blistering 196-degree weather in Arizona to pick up 10 girls to make an 8-minute video.
Yeah.
But every fucking video he puts out happens to
Like
have the
10
hottest girl
and
wearing
10
no
million
clothes.
views. Yeah. So if you think his videos are real, you've probably never been to America.
That's true.
There's not these kinds of women just walking down the street. You can sit on a corner in LA with a nice sports car for 15 hours and you will not find that kind of woman
No.
just so happens to be walking down the street.
No.
And she so happens to fall for the prank.
Yeah.
And she so happens to be such a bad bitch that she pulls out a baseball bat and smashes the window of your car.
Yeah. Or throws mustard on your car.
That doesn't happen in real life. No. I don't know what you kids have seen in the movies, but you're watching too much of it.
And on top of that, in LA, no one gives a shit if you have those cars because everybody has those cars.
Everybody's rich.
Yeah.
They already got 10 different daddies with 50 different Lamborghinis. They don't give a shit.
No. That you switch from a Fiat to a McLaren out of nowhere. But yeah, it blows my mind. But at the end of the day, I respect it because kid's making a shit ton of money and probably goes outside for 10 minutes, films a video, puts it up, boom, explodes. Like, who's to say that he's wrong?
Yeah, no, I'm not knocking him at all.
Yeah.
Like we said, he's a genius.
Yeah.
I'll probably start a separate channel where I do what he does because he's a businessman.
Yeah.
He's making money. Good for him.
All he's doing is providing entertainment.
Yeah, and he doesn't care what people say, you know?
I wouldn't.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I don't think that... it's not like you're a bad guy for doing that. It's kind of frustrating.
Right. Because we go out there and do...
But that's our decision.
Yeah.
So just because we decide to do that doesn't mean everyone has to do that.
Totally.
So, good for him.
Yeah. I don't remember I'm obviously not a Who Man fan, right? So I'm not like diehard Who Man, but
Diehard, that needs to be a shirt.
Diehard Who Man.
Diehard Who Man.
I'm a diehard Who Man.
In the Man Cave shop, find the Diehard Who Man shirts available for $49.
For real. It comes with a hot babe who will get pissed when you take it off.
She'll jump right out of the box when it gets to your door, and she will immediately start hitting you with the baseball bat.
Literally. But I mean, you've obviously been on YouTube for a long time. Like,
You calling me old, bro? Everyone calls me old now.
You're looking kind of old. But
Okay.
when did you start to see Who Man on the scene, or was that before
Dude.
you?
No, not before me. No way. This was within the last 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Go to his oldest video. It's probably 2 or 3 years old.
Interesting. I'm probably not gonna do that, but
Maybe it's 7 or 8 years old, but he didn't start doing the fake gold digger stuff until 2 years ago.
got it.
And then,
That's nuts. Yeah.
who else do you watch? Who else is kind of up on the scene right now?
I mean, Cassidy Campbell.
Yeah.
Right.
He's crazy.
He's insane. Yeah, he's
But
actually insane.
his content's super entertaining.
Yeah.
It's
A lot
wow.
of it.
He does stuff that I would never do, but I'm that's why I like to watch it, because I would never do that, and this is entertaining to me. And he's a fucking grinder.
Yeah.
He's a hard worker.
Yeah.
He puts out so many videos.
Totally.
So I respect that.
Have you seen his whole catch a predator thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's the new thing in Texas right now. Everybody's trying to catch a predator.
I think it's dope. I think
Yeah.
that, if you can make entertaining content while actually making a difference, I think that is making a difference. If you can stop one person from that is trying, I don't know what to call them, if they're a predator, if you can stop just one, I see that as
success.
I think that's great.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I love watching this.
Yeah.
I really, really love watching. Number one, because they're just so awkward. When those people get confronted by Cassidy and he's
that
he's
takes balls too.
Oh,
Imagine
totally.
how hard his heart's got to be pounding before
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy walks in the door.
Yeah. And on top of that, he doesn't even approach him as Cassidy. He approaches him as gesture.
Yeah, it's hey there,
There's balls.
you talking to my daughter?
Yeah, it's why not just come out as you? But
that's funny.
yeah, he's crazy. I like his stuff.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's killing it.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else is on? There's the old guys have all fallen off. The real old guys, like Fuzi, Roman,
Yeah.
Prank vs. Prank, and Vitaly. All 4 of them.
Yeah.
Just don't put out stuff, which I don't blame them, because I think they all hit 10 million subscribers, And when I hit 10 million subscribers, I plan to fall off too.
Yeah. I feel
That's
that.
my goal. I want to hit 10 million subscribers and then never upload again.
So what do you think they do now? What Vitaly excluded, because we know what Vitaly does.
So prank versus prank, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I see him putting out stuff and it just doesn't do well.
Yeah.
Fuzi, same thing. I don't know what he's doing.
He came back for a second.
Roman still vlogs.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a vlog channel that's like 15 million subscribers.
Holy
You
moly.
didn't know that?
No.
Dude, you don't know anything.
Yeah, apparently.
You don't know about Roman Atwood vlogs.
Mm-mm.
It's like 10 times bigger than his prank channel.
Interesting.
You're
Okay.
an idiot.
I feel like it, but I'm prestigious. So,
Well, true.
yeah, that's what we know. But, yeah, that's interesting. I'll go check that out. What about... I mean, Vitaly is just full on Vitaly Uncensored if he gets out of jail.
I think he is out of jail. He called me the other day.
Oh, okay.
He called me and he was just asking a bunch of like, because we're trying to do like some sort of Facebook deal, which I'm not going to get into. But yeah, he called me. Still, he's out of jail. He's Vitaly. I'm not going to say
Yeah, we'll probably
anything
just leave
else.
it at that, but interesting. What about Jack Demba?
I think he's got a lot. He's growing really well.
Yeah.
I think we made videos with him when he had like 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, less, I think. Honestly, I think it was like 8,000.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of potential, and I think he'll be successful. I think he's already seen some success, which is cool to watch.
Yeah, 100%. I like what he does when he goes and he like makes these like full hour-long videos. It's really cool.
It's a really good idea.
Yeah. Because he keeps it interesting.
Yep.
And interesting topics too, like taking a virgin to a club.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
What about Whatever? They used to be really big, and they fell off. They don't even upload anymore. Do you know about Whatever?
See, I know
you don't even deserve to be in the prank game, bro.
No,
you don't know shit.
I know the name. Like the name is very familiar. But
What about the Daily Dropout?
trash?
They're falling off.
Trash. Yeah.
Our views are actually way down right now.
Yeah. I think everybody's though.
Everybody's.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Like even Cassidy, speaking of Cassidy, I saw he uploaded a video like 2 days ago. Got like 70K in 24 hours.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think everyone's on TikTok now.
Yeah. It's so easy to grow. I got 60,000 followers in the last 2 days.
No one gives a shit about your followers
Bro,
on TikTok.
You literally just asked me. Yeah.
I didn't ask you.
No, you did.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
250,000.
Okay, I have 900,000, bitch. Just
Sick,
shut
dude.
up.
Nobody.
I never even
yeah.
uploaded once.
The old DOS would never have uploaded on TikTok.
I haven't.
Well, then they're fake followers.
Well, all right, guys. This is over. This is done. I'm ending the podcast. See you guys next time.
Peace. Don't do that shit. It's hard. Thanks for having me, though. That was fuck off. It was fun. Yeah.
Colton, turn off the fucking camera.